Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Is it afternoon? Who knows? But welcome to this special Man on the Street edition of Addressing Gettysburg, exclusively on our YouTube channel. It is brought to you by the Gettysburg Museum of History, which is the new home to Addressing Gettysburg. Our new studios will be over there. And we are covering, by invitation, the Civil War Institute at Gettysburg College's Summer Conference of 2023. By the way, this book here, Fierce Valor, The True Story of Ronald Spears and His Band of Brothers by Jared Frederick and Eric Dorr, is now out in paperback. I just wanted to make sure you knew that. If you didn't get this book when it was in hardcover, you got to get it in paperback now. It's a fantastic book. Everybody's seen Band of Brothers. Everybody remembers Captain Spears. This is a must-have, this book here. I'll be reminding you of that throughout this video here. Let's take a walk and see what it's like here. First of all, if we pan around the room, we're seeing a lecture is just letting out, and now they're going to go have lunch. I think there's a little bit of a break before lunch. And lots of people here. Lots of people having fun, lots of smiles, lots of information, lots of history to be shared. Great personalities. Let's walk in the hallway and see what we can see. Oh, look at this. It's Jeff Shaara. How are you doing? Just as soon as we walk out, it's Jeff Shaara. Jeff, what brings you here?
I'm here for a book signing. I've got pens in my pocket, and I'm here to sign books.
So the book store is full of your books.
Yes, that's always a good thing.
And you have a new one out.
Yes.
Which is?
The Old Lion, the novel on the life of Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt. So you can get a hold of that, Amazon, everywhere else.
Yes, yes.
Is this, you've attended the Civil War?
Oh, it's been a while. It's been a long time, but yeah, I used to more often, yes.
Yeah. What do you think of it, though? Would you recommend it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I'm thrilled to see that it's alive and well, that the crowds are big, yeah. It's still popular, and that's really important.
And they're enthusiastic. Like, everybody's walking around with smiles.
Yes.
And they're not even talking to anybody sometimes. They're just walking out of the hallway smiling. It's a great time.
Well, there's something for everybody. Yeah. And I think that's it.
All right, good. We'll have fun at the signing. It was nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Nice surprise just walking out, and there you are. He said, how you doing? All right, let's walk on down the hall. Oh, look at this. We got Mike Rupert over here, licensed battlefield guide, guest Addressing Gettysburg.
Yes. What are you doing here?
We're doing a little...
Oh, you're doing your random interview. This is better than you had last year. You got a fancy camera here.
I know.
Last year you had like a little...
Like a cell phone, right? Oh, no, it was the DJI. That's right. It was, yeah. Well, we're moving on up now.
Okay.
And this is live, so don't say anything you don't want the world to hear.
Well, this is live?
Yeah, it's live.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
What do you think of this whole thing? This is, how many have you gone to so far?
Mostly all of them so far.
No, I'm sorry. How many conferences have you attended?
Oh, this is number 16.
So you've been coming for 16 years in a row when COVID wasn't ruining everything?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good for you.
This is how you got to learn from everybody.
That's right. Okay. You got to learn from everybody.
All right.
And what do you like about this year most so far?
So far, I like the variety. I like the camaraderie. Because after you get kind of ingrained, people know you, and you know them, and some people have different takes on things, and like I said, you got to put the whole story together. In order to do that, you need to take from various sources.
Yes.
It's not about 2 books, it's not about 6 books, it's about learning from everybody.
That's right. That's right. That's very well said. Okay. All right, well, enjoy your lunch.
All right, yeah, it's lunchtime, buddy. What are you doing? Aren't you going to lunch?
We're on our way over to lunch, so we're gonna harass people while they eat.
People ain't gonna like it.
I know. Well, I'm only gonna do it to my friends. I'm not gonna harass total strangers.
You could harass me over there. I won't care.
That's what I'm gonna do. We'll bug you later. We'll see what you're eating.
All right.
All right. Hey, let's stop right here. Look at this guy. This kid's name. This is his second year. Hi, Carol. This is the second year in a row I've met this guy. His name is Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackson McCoy. He's the real McCoy. And where are you from?
I'm from Luray, Virginia.
Luray, Virginia. I went to a wedding down there last September.
Oh, really?
Beautiful.
That's great.
Beautiful area.
Down there in the valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a gorgeous
We've
area.
got like
and you
a
got
dozen
to grow
wedding
up there.
venues. Yeah.
Amazing.
All my life.
I don't remember the name of the venue I was at.
Was it Shawnee?
You know what? I think it was.
I live right across the road from there.
Do you really?
I literally graduated from high school. High school graduation was at Shawnee.
That
Big yellow house.
So familiar. I had too much to drink. I couldn't tell you the color of anything. Let's go into the auditorium. Let's see, because there's still people there. So here are 2 guys that you all in the Addressing Gettysburg audience should get used to get these faces imprinted in your mind, and I apologize for making you do that. But this is Dave. You hear me talking about Dave. He's kind of my scheduler, manager, whatever. He does all the things I'm not good at, which is being organized. And then this is Dustin over here. Dustin is going to, as soon as he can find a place. If you're in the Gettysburg area and you have a rental property, or you know somebody with a rental property for a family of 6, he's looking desperately for a place, okay? And so he's going to be the producer when he comes down. He actually has experience in radio, so we should see the show really get better, but probably won't. And
wow, great vote of confidence.
No,
thanks,
that's just because I get in my own way. It's nothing to do with you. But anyway, how are you guys enjoying the conference?
Love it, love it.
You
ready for the book signing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I just saw Jeff in the
He's
hallway.
over there. Yeah, he's over
Okay, so you make sure to go get your book signed by Jeff. You've driven out here like 2 hours each morning?
Yeah, yep. Oh, it's great.
Crazy.
No, it's worth it. It's Gettysburg. It's a small price to pay.
It is a small price to pay. But you've been a great help to me, of course, and I hope you are enjoying this. You're taking some time to enjoy this,
of course,
right?
Of course, yes. I gotta, keep you busy and keep keep the content generating.
That's right. That's right.
That's what we're doing behind the scenes.
And Dustin basically forced me to clean my house because he's staying on my couch. So, thank you for that, because I've been putting it off for 2 years now.
If there's anything I could do to make the ball roll a little faster, I'll do it.
Yeah, you should come down every weekend just to make me clean every week.
I would love that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. All right, so we're gonna move around here. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, look at this. It's Ronnie Ronstadt, the world famous Veronica Bristensky Esquire.
Hello, everyone.
She, of course, just woke up from a nap, right?
Actually, I went and got lunch because I get angry, and since I was going to miss lunch for the book signing, I figured I know myself well enough that we might as well do this the right way because we have a long day.
Yes.
I think we record and/or interview through 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah. But this is fun. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. What's you have a highlight yet so far? I mean, there's so much more to come, but so far, what's your highlight?
So, just in general, the underlying theme has been the environment in the Civil War this year. So the whole all the conversations about the environment, the impact of the environment had is giving us a new way to look at the Civil War, right? And the impact on not only the soldiers' experiences, but the campaigns and the battles, etc., all that good stuff. The whole thing has been the highlight, really. So
yeah, you're right. It's been like there isn't any dull moment so far.
There hasn't been. And to top it off, like the icing on the top is, some of these authors and speakers, they are just phenomenal people.
Yeah.
I mean, coming up and sharing their time with us, obviously we're busy, they're busy, busier than us probably, and they're sharing their time with us to come in and do extra special interviews for
right, but have you noticed how starstruck they are of us?
Yeah,
while we are so starstruck of them?
They're like, who?
Well, when I mention your name, yes.
So
leave her be.
Everybody's all eager.
Leave her be.
There's a huge line to get autographs from all the different nerd celebrities.
Yes,
right?
there is. If the camera might want to pan around, and you can see all the nerds are lined up to get their books signed. Let's see, Ronnie. Thank you very much. We're going to talk to some of these nerds right now. Let me just bust into the line here. I'm going to bother this guy over here. Who's this guy? Oh, this is What's your name, sir?
Anthony Bordner.
Anthony Bordner. And Anthony, where are you from?
I live outside of Gettysburg.
Watch out there, Anthony. Come on, Anthony. Stop getting in the way.
Yeah. Andrew, you're next.
All right.
All right.
The others can stay back there.
You're trying to get your book signed. I don't want to take up too much time. Just on a scale of 1 to 10, how's this weekend going?
Oh, it's amazing.
I said 1 to 10.
I'd give it 11.
This one goes to 11. And also, would you recommend people go and get tickets next year?
Absolutely.
I mean, you can't do them now, but next year when they go on sale, get tickets to come here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a lot of
fun.
fun.
It's a wonderful time. Great people.
I mean, how many cool people have you met? How many famous historians have you met so far this weekend?
About 15, honestly.
15.
Yeah, about
15 of them. And were any of them mean to you?
No,
they were all very nice,
all welcoming.
Right? They're all welcoming. There's a camaraderie here, right?
Oh yeah, it's a nice little community we have here.
It is. It's a beautiful place. All right, I don't want to hold up the line, so I'll let you get your book signed, even though nobody's paying attention to you right now. All right. We're going to bust into this conversation here. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. We have Pete Carmichael. We're live on YouTube, so don't say anything you regret. And who's this again? We have Garrett Coast. Coast or Cost?
Former student.
Cost. Former student.
Former student.
Are you a former student?
He absolutely is.
Okay.
What's going on?
So look at this. So we have a former student.
Both National Park Service as well.
Where?
I work at Ford's Theater, National Historic Site.
That's nice.
Cedar Creek and Belle Grove National Historic.
Very nice.
Gettysburg College.
How are you pleased with the conference so far this year?
No, it's been fantastic, man. Again,
you know what the best part was?
Yeah, what's the best part?
You pointing me out in the audience without me having to slip you a 50. Because I brought a $50 bill to say, hey Pete, can you mention me? Well, you know, because we're on PCN. And
but you were. This rarely happens. You were actually sort of shy. You didn't stand up. I thought you'd wave to the crowd, wave to your fans.
I did. I went like that.
Yeah, so everyone could see the back of your head. Is the back of your head that recognizable? Let's see.
I'm not. Yes, it is. It's like a pack of hot dogs.
You should get a tat back there, man. What kind of tattoo would you get on the back of your head?
Well, probably you with one of your nicer scarves.
And you know what? You need it here. It's so cold. So we have a box.
So cold. You should be in our room.
Freezing,
it's
man.
hot as hell upstairs.
So we have a box. We call it our constructive compliment box.
Oh.
Do you like that? That's taken from The Office. I can't take credit for it. But one of the constructive compliments / suggestions. You know, hockey games, they have a hot tub and you pay extra. You sit in the hot tub and watch the match. You've never seen that?
At a hockey game?
Absolutely.
Well, I need to get into hockey.
Minor
no
league
wonder
in particular.
People are such fans of hockey.
Absolutely.
I couldn't understand it because it's such a boring sport.
Well,
they don't fight anymore.
They don't, not as much.
Yeah.
But we should get a hot tub up here, right? It's so damn cold in this place. But on top of it, that add a nice little wrinkle.
You know what?
Fully clothed, though. But we don't.
Yeah. No, like wetsuits.
Yes.
Next year, what we'll do.
What we're gonna do?
We'll get the hot tub up there, right? And then I don't know, maybe like once in the morning, once in the afternoon, you and me get in there with a guest, like James Brown's Celebrity Hot Tub.
That.
And we'll get in there and we'll just interview them.
Man, I'll do whatever it takes to bring new people. We want to expand the audience. That'll do it. That'll do it. I'm not sure what their interest in history will be, but that's really irrelevant. Who cares?
Their money's all green, right?
It's all green. So wait, let me ask you, are you enjoying yourself?
Oh my God, I'm loving it. I loved it last year. I'm loving it better this year.
I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because seriously, people know the show now. How many people have come up to you and said, I love your show? Garrett said that. Remember you met Garrett?
A lot.
Let's bring the students back.
Yeah, come on in. Yeah.
Garrett knew you. Had listened to the show?
Yeah.
Are you a big fan of the show? Just say yes.
Just say yes.
Yes. You'll break his heart.
At what age are you going to adopt the scarf look?
Adopt the scarf. Some might say that it's already starting to come.
Are you already starting to do it?
Absolutely. Springtime.
The spring scarf.
Spring scarf. Summer's a little bit too hot and balmy.
It's seriously, it's really cold.
This is a gift. This is a gift that you got today.
This room is always really cold. Like, I'm going to be outside.
Yeah, now, I don't want to hear it. You should, like, the room that we're in, I think they turned the heat on. So I don't want to hear about how cold it is in here.
I think it's a ploy to get people to go out and buy Gettysburg sweatshirts.
Ah, that's clever.
Great marketing.
That is a clever idea.
When are we going to start selling some of your swag?
When you ask me.
Okay, I'm asking you right now. What kind of swag do you have?
Well, I've got this shirt here. Now we'll see how professors fight.
What does it say?
It says, now we'll see how professors fight. It's from the movie.
I like that. That's a line in the movie I didn't know.
But now let me ask you this. You guys work for the Park Service. Anybody out there watching who wants to work for the Park Service, their dream is to work for the Park Service, but they want to work at a specific park. What is your advice to them?
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, you say.
So I say keep chasing that dream, but keep the options open. When I first came into the Park Service as a seasonal, I got interviews all over the place, from Grant Coors Ranch, from different places that you never even thought about, having connection to the Civil War. But having that kind of niche idea, that's part of being part of the Park Service. Such a wide range of people, and wherever you do end up, wherever you do travel to, there's always that kind of cool connection. And I think being part of the Park Service is much more important than being at one specific site, but being part of this broader idea of public lands. Like, you gotta love being there for people to come and experience what your park has to offer. So
you gotta get the foot in the door wherever. You have to love the National Park Service more than you love a specific national park.
Say that again.
You have to love the National Park Service more than you love a specific park.
That's right.
You have to love all of them. Whether that's a Civil War site or not.
What if you love yourself more than you love any other site? Is there a place for me in the world for that? Okay, I have to go.
No,
There's a super long line of people. No, he went the most embarrassing story. I did an interview, conversation with James McPherson in New York City, right?
Yeah.
It's just the two of us. Harold couldn't be there, Holzer. So they asked me at the last one. I'm like, sure, I'll do it. Afterwards, there was a book signing. You want to imagine the difference in lines? I had one person who didn't know why he was standing in front of me. I spent the rest of the night holding the book open for Dr. McPherson so other people could sign it. It was super helpful. And things haven't changed.
Oh, God,
Look,
that's funny.
The damn person in front of my line.
Speaking of books, this is a great book here by Jared Frederick and Eric Dorr. It's now available in paperback. Don't forget Fierce Valor whenever you get a chance. Also, this video is brought to you by the Gettysburg Museum of History, the new home of Addressing Gettysburg. All right, let's roam around a little bit more and see who else we can harass. Oh, Matthew. Matthew is a listener.
Oh, yes.
All right, and a patron, right?
Oh, yes. I believe so.
Well, just say yes
About
anyway.
a year ago. Yes.
Yes, all right.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
That's great.
Excellent channel.
All right, we're just going to move through here. Let's see. We already talked to them. All right, everybody seems to be doing something, so I don't want to bother anyone. We can see here. Oh, here's another. This is Scott. Scott is a patron. And he's got this beautiful Washington artillery cap on, right?
Representing.
That's right. And then speaking of this one here, you all are familiar with Rue McClanahan's grandson,
yes,
Matt
that's right.
McClanahan.
That's right. Thank you.
He's trying to sneak away. He's also a patron, great supporter. He came all the way from Tennessee.
That's right. Yes, sir. Most certainly. Glad to come out and experience Civil War Institute for the first time.
What do you think of it?
I really enjoy it. It's great. Yeah, great.
They told me 4 people.
I was one of the 4.
You were one of the 4.
That's right. I put down.
That's great. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I never knew about Civil War Institute before listening to Addressing Gettysburg.
Isn't that something, folks? That's the power of Addressing Gettysburg. Also, don't forget Fierce Valor, now in paperback. Okay, so you were saying?
Yes, so we've never heard about it, and it's been a great experience. So, great opportunity to meet authors, to network with other people. So.
And you came all by yourself.
I came all by myself.
Like a real loser, but you don't feel like a loser now.
When you have confidence in yourself and you know that you can actually make friends whenever you arrive at a place, you're not as concerned about traveling alone.
That's why I don't travel alone.
I don't have to bring my friends with me. I can make friends when I arrive at a place.
Oh my God, you just made me realize you're right, I'm a loser.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk over to the, what do they call it? I guess, do they not call them cafeterias anymore? Is that politically incorrect?
Dining hall.
Dining hall, okay. So we're gonna go over to the dining hall, which used to be called a cafeteria. You know, there's a meal plan that comes with your purchase. I think there's different levels of attendance. So I don't know if they all come with meal plans. You don't have to get a meal plan if you don't want to. Like if you're staying at a friend's house or something and you're going to eat your meals there or bring your meals with you, yeah, you know, you don't need the meal plan, so you don't have to get it. But it's fun because it's like kind of like being back in college, but everybody's gray. Hello. He's my cameraman. So I can't wait to enjoy my lunch while reading a chapter of Fierce Valor by Eric Dorr and Jared Frederick. Get your copy today, now in paperback. All right, so here's the cafeteria. Let's see who we could bother. Pardon me, ma'am. Hi. This is Caroline Janney.
Hi.
You've been on the show twice now, right?
Sorta. Yes, I've been on the show twice.
You've appeared on the show. Your work has been on the show once.
That's fair.
Yes,
that's
fair. And if you're a patron, you get that. But if you're not a patron, then you don't get the inside jokes.
It means you need to subscribe and be a patron.
Exactly, because you're one too, right?
I will be.
You know, it's not about like necessarily that you need to listen to this stuff. It's about supporting people who are helping put history out there.
You're right. But you know, I talk about Addressing Gettysburg all the time. I tell people about it. I do.
Do you really? Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding about this.
Oh, all right. Go on.
I encourage people, if they're looking for a podcast, that beyond true crime podcast, yours is the one I listen to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's God's honest truth.
Well, thank you. My mother once said it's a true crime that you even have a podcast.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. I didn't think it was funny. It cut like a knife. We want to know about what we're here for, the conference.
Yes.
Now, you weren't here yesterday.
I was not.
You were up
was
in
giving a talk
Harrisburg.
somewhere else.
Yeah, which is fine. We missed you.
I missed you all.
I'm sure.
Yes.
But now you're here today.
I am.
And what are you going to do today?
I'm going to talk about John Mosby.
Very
this
interesting.
Afternoon.
Now, I hear a rumor that you're working on a book about Mosby.
Yes.
Is this true? Or?
It is. It is. It's true. Yes.
That you are.
I am writing a book about Mosby, a biography. So it's not just a Civil War book. This is Mosby has a very long life, 1833 to 1916. So.
And he was what, ambassador to China or something?
He was consulate. To Hong Kong.
To Hong Kong.
Yes.
Wow.
So, which was a British colony at the time, but it is the place where there is the most Chinese immigration to the U.S. during the exact time that the U.S. passes the Chinese Exclusion Act in 1882. So the point of this is Mosby is so much more than just a Civil War figure. He is involved in foreign service. He is involved, after that, he will come back and work for the railroads. He's hired by Stanford. To work as a lawyer for the railroads, lives in San Francisco for many years. So he has this incredible life that far more than just the 4 years
those 4 years.
Think about him.
What made you decide to do Mosby?
I've been thinking about this project for more than 10 years. And in Ends of War, I talked about him and his failure to surrender, his refusal to surrender at first. And I just kept coming back to him. And, you know, he's such a mythical figure in many ways that I've resisted working on him for so long, but I just find him incredibly compelling. I'm also really compelled by the story of his family life, his mother, his wife, his children, especially his daughters. He's incredibly close to, has a very loving relationship with the women. I mean, he's very dedicated. He's a loving son and father and husband.
How close are you to having this done?
I hope to have a manuscript done by the end of 2024.
Oh, so we've got a ways to go.
We got a ways to go.
Okay.
So I'm not writing yet.
So we definitely need your support on Patreon so that we can stick around long enough to interview her about this book.
Yes, yeah.
Otherwise.
This is just a preview.
Yeah. God, that's a long time we're going to have to wait, but that's going to be interesting.
That's how it works.
Yeah, all right. And so your talk's on at 1:45? You have a day job.
1:45. I hope it's not 1:45. It's this afternoon. 4 something.
Your talk's at 4 something today?
My talk's at 4 something.
Okay, just cut that part out. Okay, so 4 something today. So we'll be there will be audio of that on our free feed sometime, and then you're going to sit for an interview with us at some point. When are you leaving?
Tomorrow morning early.
So we have to do it today.
Yes, after my talk.
After your talk.
Yeah, let's do it after my talk.
Great. Right now, go eat lunch. Okay. All right, thank you, Carrie. See you later. The wonderful Caroline Janney, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's move on to, we're getting Mark some food. What do you want, Mark? You want pizza? Let's see, you want pizza? All right, I'm gonna get Mark a slice of pizza. You want plain or pepperoni, Mark? Plain? Plain, okay. Oh, the plain's nice and burnt, I like that. There you go. All right, so Mark's got his lunch. Now we gotta figure out what my lunch is gonna be. And then we're gonna sit and eat. So what we'll do is like, well, let's see. I'll let you eat first. Can I take the camera from you, Mark? Yeah, and then we'll just get a shot of you eating. Here, we'll grab this table that this guy's. Oh, God. All right.
That's impressive.
So, we're going to try some of the cuisine here. I'm going to start off with a burnt pizza that Mark had, and it looked really good. I love burnt pizza. That's crispy. Pretty good. Okay. What did you have, Matt?
I had some of the well-done pizza. And I also had...
I'm sorry, wait. You had what?
I had some of the well-done pizza, and I also had a salad.
And how about you, Dustin?
I had the non-burnt pizza.
You had the pepperoni?
Yes. I saw the burnt and I was like, nah.
Oh, I love the burnt.
I
Don't you love like when you have, I don't know, lasagna or...
Yeah, burnt hot dog. You know?
No, not a burnt hot dog.
You don't like burnt hot dog?
Ugh. That's disgusting. Yeah, I don't like a burnt hot dog. But how about like you have like a baked ziti or something, and or lasagna or something, and everybody like tries to get the burnt crispy part around the edge of the pan?
Right. The only thing that everybody tries to get that's burnt is the brownies. You think about that nice crunchy burnt edge on a brownie? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't want the center.
I will stab somebody.
A lot of you were saying, what the hell does this have to do with the Civil War Institute? Well, this is part of the fun and camaraderie that you will find here at the Civil War Institute's summer conference. Pardon me. Oh. I just love the crispy and gooey combination. Here comes Dave. Dave, have a seat. Just sit anywhere.
You have to describe your food. you get to describe what did you get.
Yeah, sorry, I hope you don't mind being viewed. Oh, you got the General Tso's?
I got the delicious General Tso's chicken.
That actually looks good. I was afraid to try it, but...
Superior snow peas and deluxe
Superior
broccoli.
Snow peas? What are they saying?
I'm just describing it in a way that, makes it sound...
I love the wording.
Yeah, trying to embellish it a little
Make
bit,
it better.
Oh, that was you talking like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Usually when my friends aren't here with me and I'm eating lunch alone, I bring a copy of Fierce Valor by Jared Frederick and Eric Dorr. It's now in paperback, or they call it soft cover sometimes. Oh, hello.
I love it.
What are you eating?
Raspberry ice cream.
Yeah.
Peach ice cream together.
Oh, raspberry peach?
Raspberry peach.
That sounds good. Is that sherbet or ice cream?
It's ice cream.
What is the difference between sherbet and ice cream? I've never learned that.
Milk.
There's no milk in sherbet?
I don't think so.
It's water?
Oh, no.
Or sugar?
Sugar.
Just sugar?
You just need to delete this whole little thing right now.
It's live.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to find that out.
I do
should
too.
know that.
I mean, I didn't expect you to know. I don't know who knows the answer to this.
I don't think sherbet has dairy in it.
That makes sense.
That's what I think, though. I'm not sure.
We'll Google it later. I have no idea who that was. No, I know who that was. Her husband's Christian Keller. We interviewed him on the show. That should be coming out on Patreon this week. ASAP. Yeah, what's the first recording I have?
You have Carol Rear at 1:25.
So I don't have a lot of time to edit.
No, not really.
Oh, because we're almost done with Mark's time, so. Man, time flies, Mark, right? You just got here, and now it's time to go. Point is this, ladies and gentlemen. We're having fun here without you. So maybe don't come, because then we won't have fun. No, of course. It'll be more fun with you. You know how I know? Because I'm having more fun this year than I did last year, and I had a lot of fun last year. But there are more people here this year. More people means more opportunities for fun. And burnt pizza means more opportunity for a scratched roof of the mouth, which I just did, and my upper gum. Softening it with some liquid. What's wrong with you? I think we've done enough damage to our reputations. I want to remind you that this was brought to you by the Gettysburg Museum of History and the owner of the Gettysburg Museum of History, Eric Dorr, and Jared Frederick from Real History on YouTube. Two friends of ours, very good guys. They're great guys, they're good guys. Fierce Valor, the true story of Ronald Spears and his band, Oh Brothers. I'm telling you, you think Ronald Spears was crazy from the movie, Get this book and find out the rest of his life. This is a real man, and this is an American hero, and you got to read this book. It's now available in paperback. It's pretty interesting stuff. So get a hold of it whenever you can, and when you come into town, visit the Gettysburg Museum of History. Don't forget that our new studio location is at the Gettysburg Museum of History. Thanks. Many thanks to the Gettysburg Museum of History for that space, and we're going to remind you of that a lot once we get up and running again from the new studio. You're never going to be able to forget that it's the Gettysburg Museum of History that has given us the space to operate there, and not just because they did us an awesome favor. And you know this because if you've been listening to the show, you've heard me saying this. You have to go to the Gettysburg Museum of History when you come into town. It's on Baltimore Street. If you don't come to the Gettysburg Museum of History when you're in town, what are you doing? Like, why are you even here, right? I understand. Oh, I want to go and look at the thing I looked at for the last 40 years. Branch out a little bit, folks. Go to the Gettysburg Museum of History. Eric and I were talking about this the other day. He goes, I can't believe people don't know about this place. And I said, I can't believe it either, because I talk to all these people and I hear from listeners that you're always talking about this Gettysburg Museum of History. Where is it? And I'm like, it's on Baltimore Street. How do you not know where it is? But they don't.
So much.
It has so much. So much so that he had to buy the property next door to expand. So I'm telling you, you're gonna love the place. You just gotta get out here and go to it. So I will see you there, I'm sure.
It's on my list.
Well, you'll see it because we're going to be working at it. So
I'm looking forward to it because I've been saying every time I come into town I want to go see it, and I never get a chance.
Yep. Well, now you're going to have a chance.
He's got a whole section on the Dick Winners.
The whole D-Day, Band of Brothers, Easy Company
every
section.
Corner of that museum
has
something.
There's a JFK room is one of my favorite rooms. There's a lot of JFK stuff in there. I think he's actually, he's got a little swatch of the upholstery with blood on it from the limousine.
I didn't see that.
He's got, just his little doodlings. The Band of Brothers room used to have Jack Ruby and Oswald stuff in it, but he moved that out and to make room for the Dick Winters stuff. I mean, he's got Dick Winters uniform. He's got a lot of really cool stuff. You gotta go check the place out. How are those egg rolls?
I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
The General Tso's wasn't bad though.
Really?
The broccoli, yeah, it was pretty
It doesn't look like it's very heavily sauced.
It's salty.
Salty?
I like it salty.
Yeah, I like it salty too.
Yeah.
I'm not a big sweets guy as I drink a cherry vanilla Coke. All right. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you to Mark for coming out here and videoing this whole thing. And we will talk to all of you next time.